Someone says you got a gun, I gotta do what I
Keep
gotta
your
do.
hands. Just have him keep his hands
Man,
there.
put your hands on the steering wheel.
Get inside.
Get him inside!
Get down on the ground right now.
Put your hands right here.
All right, come on!
Do it. Get there.
Good, circle out. 10. 1, 1, 2, go. 1, 2. Good. Power. Good. Let them shake out, shake them out.
Jen Penton served her country in Afghanistan. Now she's a police officer, serving on the streets of Boston.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I am 5'3", 100 and something pounds. With that comes a fear that I'm gonna be faced with a 6'2", 250-pound muscular guy who doesn't want to go to jail that day. When I don't want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to boxing, I think of being in a foot chase and losing. There is that chance that you'll be fighting for your life on the side of the road where your backup is, a minute away. I have to stay on top of my game. It could save my life. It could save, my partner's life.
Dig it in, dig it in.
That's a tremendous amount of responsibility that I take very seriously.
Dig it in. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Woo. Good job. Good.
Even though they've only been partners for a few months, patrol officers Jen Penton and Pat Rogers know each other well.
I do some bad stuff.
You drink some bad stuff.
I do drink some bad stuff. I've always wanted to do a cleanse.
Of that stuff?
Dude, it's got romaine and spinach and parsley and lemon, like 6 pounds of kale in this.
It's not food.
What do you think is so crazy about it? That I want to cleanse my body?
Yeah, but you don't eat anyway, so what are you cleansing? I do the cleanse the natural way.
The natural way?
The natural way.
Coffee and chicken palm?
Coffee works every time? Really?
Coffee does work every time for you, that's for sure. We answer radio calls, and that's our primary function. You wanna stop? Good morning, how are you? And then secondary to that would be motor vehicle enforcement. And then did you square away your registration yet? You're on your way to the registry right now? Okay, sir, we're just gonna give you a warning. Have a good day. We're just a presence. We're gonna be a deterrent to criminal activity. Oh, can we get him, please? No front plate.
Oh, you want that guy?
Yeah.
Every traffic stop is different. Some test your mettle, and some, your patience.
Do you think he knows that the speed limit over here is only 30 miles an hour?
I can't even tell what plate that is.
Yeah, I can't even see it.
You gotta be able to read that plate.
Can't really tell. Ohio. Hi, how are you? 2 things. One, your plate is obscured. I don't know if it's got a cover on it, but you can't have those because you can't read. Do you want to understand why you got stopped?
I don't need to know
Wait, what? Part of my job is to inform you.
I only got to give you my license and my registration.
Yeah, but I want you to understand why I pulled you over so that we can correct it.
I don't need to know why you stopped.
Part of my job is to make sure you understand what's wrong.
I do.
Okay, so why did I pull you over?
You have nothing better to do, I guess.
Because what?
You have your license on you? Thank you so much. Huh. But he was so rude. I tried to explain why I stopped him, and he doesn't want to listen, so now I'll put it in writing for him. Get back in the car. Get back in the car. Do you have an issue?
I have to be somewhere.
Wait, we can discuss that. You don't get out of the car on a traffic stop.
I'm going ahead and do it.
Okay, you're welcome to do that, sir.
All right, trust me.
Okay. Being a female police officer comes with certain challenges and obstacles. There are people that just don't respect a woman in a role of authority. I've dealt with quite a few people that just cannot handle the fact that it's a female telling them what to do.
Just wanna kind of, for a second?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You guys ready, Billy? Everybody? Yeah. The first thing we're gonna do this morning is go down to an address over on River Street.
The Fugitive Unit tracks down criminals on the run. Oftentimes, the worst of the worst. Cold-blooded, dangerous, and desperate.
And then we'll go from there. Any questions? No? All right.
Today, officers Greg Dankers and Winston DeLeon will work together as partners. They're going after Anthony Woodrum, a hardcore drug dealer convicted of selling crack cocaine in a school zone. Woodrum escaped from a transitional facility called the Brook House, where he was finishing a 2-year jail sentence.
Oh, he walked away from the Brook House about a month ago. Drug dealer, 5-page record. They've done search warrants on his house.
The problem is, Woodrum has a lot of places to hide.
That's his girl?
Yeah, I mean, she visits him a lot in jail.
Okay.
The target's son. This is the target's nephew. He's also got a warrant.
It's a giant shell game, but Dankers gets an idea.
Maybe we'll go to everywhere, right? Except for her.
Except Peggy's house?
And then obviously he'll get the word that the police are looking for him.
And he gonna go to Peggy's.
But yeah, right. Hopefully we can get like 3 or 4 people to call him and say, "Oh, the police were here, the police were here." And then he'll reach out to Peggy, and Peggy will be like, "No, the police never came here." And then we can just focus on that, right?
Safe house for him. It's good.
How's that sound?
Sounds like an awesome idea, Greg.
Is that wicked cool? So you and I will do this case?
All right.
Maybe we can get
Should
some
I
lunch?
Yeah.
Where you want to go?
I don't know. Lunch is on you, so.
You want to go to Sal's?
Nah, I don't do Sal's.
You don't like South Boston, do you?
Nah.
Ah, knew it.
Let's go to like Mattapan.
That's probably not going to happen.
You got some jerk chicken. Or
Oh,
something.
man. Can I eat that on the bathroom? Sit on the toilet? Because that's what I'll need to do. You eat sushi?
You gonna get sushi in West Roxbury?
That's like 5 minutes from here.
Nah, you gonna go all the way to West Roxbury.
Not all the way.
for
It's
sushi.
the city.
North End?
The North End?
Yeah.
Now you're talking crazy.
Dude, how we gonna work together if we can't even agree on lunch?
Across town, Jen and Pat switched to an unmarked car for a new assignment, tracking down a warrant.
It's Mr. De La Cruz, Elvis.
Elvis De La Cruz is on probation for assaulting his ex-girlfriend, but he allowed the battery on his GPS monitoring bracelet to die, which is cause for immediate arrest.
The thing with the GPS is, you know, the thing makes a ton of noise if it's the battery's dying and stuff, so probably on purpose.
He could be out and about, running the streets, doing whatever.
There's a victim on the case, maybe they want to make sure he stays away from her. Either way, you know, you go and cuff him up, it's a big deal.
Jen and Pat have a confirmed address for the pizza joint where De La Cruz works. But when serving a warrant, nothing is guaranteed.
We don't know how this kid is going to be when we get down there. Who knows if he's really going to run, but he might.
He could be watching us from somewhere else as well.
Could be.
So just keep an eye out. Elvis? He could be watching us from somewhere else as well.
Could be.
So just keep an eye out. Elvis?
You guys gonna arrest him?
I want you to tell me what's going on with your bracelet, and then I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with us.
Jen Penton and Pat Rogers are serving a warrant on Elvis De La Cruz, who violated his probation for assault by letting the battery on his GPS monitoring device run out.
I was working all day yesterday. I fell asleep. I went home, fell asleep, forgot to charge my bracelet, woke up in the morning, put the charge on.
Just doing
Went to work, that's it.
Okay.
I'm just not even supposed to be
They
off for
faxed us
3
a warrant
days.
this morning for you. They want you arrested to go see a probation officer.
So I gotta stay until tomorrow in jail?
Transpo takes De La Cruz to the High Park Avenue police station. Jen and Pat follow behind to do the booking and to learn a little bit more about him.
How many hours a week do you work?
Depending between 40 and 50.
Then you're staying away from the girl that you have issues with, right?
Actually, the bracelet, I've been feeling kind of comfortable on it because that's my only protection right now.
Keeping so they know where you're at?
Yeah.
So she can't accuse you of stuff?
Yeah. Ever since I came home, I've been taking 2 classes, fatherhood program and the baddest program.
Really? What's the fatherhood program?
It's just a class about parenting and like it's guys, all guys. So we just talk about
How tough it is being a father and stuff like
yeah,
that.
and the things we got to do to take care of our kids and all that. So
And so, you know, honestly, Elvis, you're doing the right thing. You're working more than most adults I know, okay? You're trying to take care of your daughter. You gotta keep doing what you're doing. I hope the best for you. I hope you never see me or my partner again, unless we're picking up pizza down the street, okay? So we'll get you situated. We'll call the bail bondsman. We'll go from there, okay?
thanks.
Step this way. He made some bad choices, but he was trying to make up for it, and he was trying to do the right thing, which is important to see. There's a lot more to policing than putting the handcuffs on someone and putting them in a jail cell. Maybe They need someone to actually listen to them. I have a twin sister, Melissa. Growing up, we've just always had different personalities. She has made choices that I don't agree with. She's been in some trouble with the law and drugs and battling addiction. I haven't seen her in like 2 years. I struggle with the fact that I am not close with her. About 2 years ago, she had a baby boy, Tristan. She put him up for adoption. It was really tough on the family. But I'm determined to stay a part of his life.
Hi, Jen. Come in. Jen. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Really?
Yes.
Really?
Hi, buddy. Jen.
He is so big. We're lucky enough where his adoptive parents, Jen and Paul, really do want us to be in his life. So it's nice to see, like, now that he's a little bit older, you can see, like, some of his facial features come in and stuff.
Yeah.
He looks like you.
And they want Tristan to have as many people in his life that he can that love him. And that includes my sister.
I was looking forward to meeting her, but then she just didn't make it.
Yeah,
I think she's just too sad.
you know, I wish to death that I could raise a child.
Well, you're working 70 hours a week.
I'm working a lot, and you know, I just, you know, I live alone, but I think what you guys are doing is amazing.
We're thrilled, and we're very happy to have you guys be in his life and in our lives as well. So
And we appreciate it. I think there's going to be a ton of people that love him.
yes.
Can I get a picture?
There you go.
Little camera.
The end goal for me is to be happy and content and live a life that I'm proud of. That includes my sister. And although I don't necessarily agree with how she handled being a mom and how she handled that responsibility, I have to move past that. You know, she has to move past that. And with that, I think it would be good for her to have a relationship with Tristan. And if I can help that along or facilitate that, then I want to do that. But first, I have to find her.
Across town, Greg Dankus and the Fugitive Unit are just starting their shift. Their target is drug dealer Anthony Woodrum.
He walked away from a halfway house. Escapee Anthony Woodrum. He's got a long criminal history. Call him Drop Rock. A lot of drugs. Always dealing drugs. There was some information he might be at Regina Road, which is across from the KFC on Washington Street. There was some female that he might be with. She's got a warrant for like assault and battery.
Danker's plan is to bang on the doors of all of Woodrum's associates, hoping someone will give up information on his whereabouts.
Boston Police.
You're Trish, right?
Is Anthony here?
No.
Okay. Is there anybody else here?
Just me and Mary.
Open the door, Mary.
We are looking for this gentleman.
Oh, no, I never seen him.
Call him Drop Rock.
No, sir.
No? You sure?
Positive.
What's your name, dear?
Maddie?
Do you have an ID? Yeah. Just like kind of crashing here?
No, we're friends.
I wish you could just tell us where that guy is.
I don't know.
Both women are wanted on drug charges, so Dankers gives them a choice. They can either give up Woodrum or go to jail.
I think they know him. They're just not saying nothing. They're going to jail. They're not going to give him up because they probably buy off him. So they're not, you know, they wouldn't play. Every day Anthony Woodrum's out on the street, there's a potential for violence and for people to get hooked on drugs because of him.
Let me see who's here first, me.
I know, I'm so surprised. My mom is my best friend. She is someone I go to with just about everything in my life. Did you want to?
Yep. Yes. Well, you know they take a long time. So.
They do take forever.
So what have you done this week?
Work.
How is Pat?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
We had a really good arrest the other night for drugs.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at all that money. Look at this
Those
one.
are all $100 bills.
Yeah, look at that. He has it in a plastic bag.
Wow. You and Pat must have been happy about that.
Yeah, we did, I think, a little high five in the middle of the street.
Welcome. You ready with your nachos for you? Thank you.
I saw Tristan for his
Yeah,
birthday.
so that's something good.
It couldn't have worked out more perfectly
But I
where
know.
he was
I know
in the foster
that.
home.
I have the intelligence to know that. If you remember, after she delivered him, I said, so what good are you to him? I can't believe that you thought it was a good idea to have him adopted. I said, I think it's the best thing that could happen. I couldn't take him.
I couldn't take him.
I said, I tried. My doctor said I could not take care of him.
Like, how can she be so selfish to not see that that was the best decision for him? Do you know what I mean? Because, like, mentally she should know that, you know, she didn't have the means to take care of him. She knows that she wasn't clean.
That's for sure.
You know, she didn't have a plan.
That poor baby had to go through withdrawal. You know what? I know that he's in a good home. To him, that's his family, even though it hurts.
Mom, it's the same, like,
I know.
we had this conversation, you know, 5 years ago, 7 years ago. Like, it's the same thing over and over again. It's she'll get on probation, and then she gets violated again. Seeing her picked up for prostitution or in and out of the court system, given what I deal with every day, it just goes against everything I sort of.
Oh, I know. You know. It's hard for me because I'm her mother.
I know, Mom.
And no matter what, at the end of the day, I still love her. I still worry about her.
My New Year's resolution this year was to try to have some sort of communication with her. But even talking to you, I'm just so pissed off. Like, I hate to say it, like, I'm just pissed.
Yeah,
And
I know you are.
I'm hopeful, and I want to be hopeful for you. And, you know, she's my twin sister, and, you know, a part of me, you know, feels that we should have somewhat of a relationship. I'd like to have the lines of communication open because I really want to be a part of Tristan's life, and I want him to be a part of our family. I really would like to find her.
Meanwhile, the Fugitive Unit continues to search for drug dealer Anthony Woodrum. They're pressuring all of his known associates, but so far no one is talking. Tonight's target, Woodrum's nephew, DeVal, a reputed gang member.
Morning, dear. Sorry about you again. Is DeVal home?
I think so.
All right. He never went to court.
He didn't?
No. We knew that his bedroom was in the basement. DeVal! Yo! All right. We go in there. We say, show your hands. You know, you're under arrest. If you're not dressed, you're getting handcuffed, and we're dressing you. We're doing everything for you. It's out of your control.
I resisted. I knew what the y'all was doing. Are you crazy?
We can't let people just walk around, you know, in a house where they might have weapons hidden or guns or knives or whatever.
Are you the same bitch-ass cop?
You know what, though? I'm gonna help you out, because you are H-Block kid, right?
Yep.
All right, that's cool.
This is crazy, Mom.
You know he's in a gang, dear?
I ain't no gang.
You just said you was H-Block.
I'm not no gang. Why did you tell my grandmother I'm in a gang?
I don't know. You said you were. I thought you was up.
See
Sit
what
back
I'm
down.
saying?
Sit
That's
back down. Put these boots on.
disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. If you in a gang, you got to be in a gang.
I'm not in no gang. Why
You just said you were H-Block.
Shut up, man. I don't even want to talk to y'all. You want to tell my grandmother I'm in a gang.
They take Woodrum's nephew to the station for booking on his outstanding warrants. He didn't rat out his uncle, but Woodrum is bound to hear that the cops are after him. Dankus hopes he'll take the bait and head to his girlfriend's house to hide.
I'm not sure what my sister is doing with her life right now. She kind of has had different boyfriends here and there and you know, has been in different cities, and I don't always know where those cities are or where she's at. When we're on patrol or I'm driving around, we're getting these calls for, you know, someone that OD'd or a prostitute that got beat up. It's difficult not to think of my sister. It's difficult not to imagine that it could be her.
Down at Ellis Street, call it state. She can hear a fight going on inside the apartment.
That's legit.
A call comes in about a fight in Hyde Park.
Can you check with the caller any mention of weapons?
It's on a dangerous block where recently a pregnant woman was shot to death at a party.
We have no idea who's at fault, who started it, what's going on, or who we're there to protect. Back up! What are you doing? That's one of the most dangerous situations you can be in. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Take the keys out. Take the keys out. Throw them right on the ground, all right? Someone says you got a gun. I gotta do what I gotta do, gentlemen. Put them right on the steering wheel.
Take your left hand, slowly unlock the door. Get out of the car.
Do not move.
Get out of the car.
Get down on the ground right now, face down.
Go. Put your hands behind your back. Give me it.
Who saw the gun? Who saw the gun? Who saw it? Dad, we'll lock you up. All right, come on, get out.
Get out of the car.
Get down on the ground right now, face down.
Go. Put your hands behind your back.
All right, come on, get out. Dad, we'll lock you up. Get inside. Get him inside. Did they all get patted down?
I patted my guy down.
Who had the firearm? He did. Okay. All right, you just hang tight, okay? You seem the most reasonable guy here right now, okay?
I was trying to stop the fight when I got hit by him.
I know. It's fine.
You were here to see who?
I was here with him because his sister lives here.
What's the fight about?
I guess with her baby father. I don't even know.
Get up there. They start smoking weed. My nephew tells them they got kids in the house.
Okay.
I get in the middle. The driver hits me.
Yep.
The whole thing escalated.
Well, our thing is now we're trying to find this
Okay.
gun. We need to know if they ditched it. What did you see or hear? Someone's telling us about a gun.
No,
you
no
saw,
gun.
You didn't
I
see
don't
anyone
see
with
no-
a gun?
no. Yeah, no
Okay.
gun. In the car. In the car, yes.
Yeah, he has a gun.
Okay.
So you're saying he was in the car when he pointed the firearm at you?
And
He was
sent
in
it
the
over
car.
the-
While the K-9 team looks for the gun, Jen and Pat head back to the station to book the two suspects.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, that's fine. Joel, I spilled the water everywhere. I spilled the water everywhere.
Did you spill the water on this?
No, I spilled it there.
Stop pressing buttons. Lights in the back are going on for no reason. Shorted out the whole thing. Was it the whole water?
No, it was, there's still some water left.
Not even touching it. Look at this. Blinking damn Christmas tree. Whole thing just... I'm gonna have to get you a sippy cup.
Hello.
Oh, look who's home.
What's going on?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How was work?
It was good.
My wife right now works the what we call the midnight shift. She works 11:45 p.m. to 7:30 a.m.
What time did they get up?
We have 4-year-old twin boys who already have different personalities. Greg tends to be a lot more outgoing, and Adam tends to be a little shyer.
I'm gonna get socks and shoes,
Go,
boys.
go, go.
You gotta get ready for school, okay?
My kids understand what we do for a living. If you ask them, they say, oh, yeah, mommy and daddy are police officers, and they catch the bad guys. But I don't think they, have a complete grasp of what we obviously do when we go to work. All right, bye, guys. Give me a kiss.
Say bye, Dada.
First one, give me a kiss, gets a donut.
All right.
Bye. See ya.
Bye, Dada.
Who's that, Joe? Is that dude from Marchdale?
Yeah.
He put out new stuff?
In the hunt for Anthony Woodrum, street name Drop Rock, Dankers in the Fugitive Unit get an unexpected lead.
Some of his boys, when they shot a video, there was a whole bunch of license plates from the cars that they were using. This is good because at least we know where he's hanging at.
Maybe we can get the gang unit to help us?
Yeah.
Hit them all? Let's see what we find.
A few hours later, the night gang unit steps in to assist in the hunt for Anthony Woodrum. They have intel that some local gangs will have a big presence at a hip-hop concert on Lansdowne Street. They're going there to shake up Woodrum's gang associates to help keep the pressure on.
Hey, I don't know if you wanted to know or not, but so far we've seen H Block, MHP, and 214.
You're a pussy. You're a pussy, man. All right, hey.
The gang members refuse to cooperate. But the word's out on the street that the cops are after Drop Rock. And it's all part of Danker's strategy to convince Woodrum that his only safe house is the one the cops haven't visited yet, the home of his girlfriend.
I'm suing all you mother. I didn't do anything.
On patrol in Hyde Park, you never know what to expect in the wee hours of the morning.
Dude, he is not taking a piss, right?
No, that would be the... Get off the phone. Why do you think it's okay to take your penis out of your pants on Hyde Park Avenue?
It's all right. I'm sorry. It's not okay.
Not even partially, like, blocked off.
ID.
ID? I'm sorry.
You been drinking?
Yes, yes.
Where were you drinking?
Oh, in my joint.
So, you live right there?
Yeah.
You just couldn't make it home?
You couldn't piss in your own yard?
Sorry.
All right, we're good. Let's go. Okay, don't say sorry to us, say sorry to the tree.
Assigned to night shift, Jen Penton spends her days searching for her twin sister, Melissa. A friend has seen Melissa in the city of Lynn, just north of Boston.
I'm gonna head over to Lynn PD, see if they have any information on her whereabouts. I'm trying to find out some information about my sister. Her name's Melissa Penton, P as in Peter, E-N-T-O-N.
Yep. I can give you a view of the log.
That would be helpful, thank you.
Okay, hold on a second.
Thank you.
She's in on the 24th, the middle of the week.
So it says that she was bailed out. Does that mean she was arrested and then bailed from the station, or did she go right to court?
She should have been bailed right here from the station, yes.
Okay. Just trying to figure out right now if she has any warrants or if she's on probation, kind of get track of her. Is this her new address?
That would be the address she gave at the time of booking.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm very worried for my sister. I'm scared for her.
Using information from the Lynn Police Department, Jen Penton has made contact with her twin sister, Melissa. And today, they'll meet for the first time in almost 2 years.
There's things I want to say to her and things I think that she should hear. I think it's going to be difficult to swallow some of my anger and issues with her. I can't go in there and take on my police stance of controlling the situation because it's not like that. There is this pit in my stomach right now, and I would say it's probably a lot of emotion, a lot of not knowing what to expect.
There's my sister. Hi, John.
Hi.
How are you?
Hold on.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
That's
Hi.
I'm Louis.
Jennifer, nice to finally meet you.
See, she does look a lot like me, doesn't she?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know where the
down the
is it
street,
Sylvan?
yeah.
I think so.
Silver Street Grill
Yeah,
down
yeah,
here.
we're gonna
I
go
know
there.
it
How's
is.
that sound?
Let's go.
Awesome.
Bye, honey.
And those are our specials right up top.
My hair's a mess.
It's fine. Did you just cut it?
Yeah, I cut it a little bit ago. Where I was.
Where were you? Actually, I didn't know.
Jail.
Oh, you were? I thought Mom said you were.
No, I just got
halfway.
No, I was, but that didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Yeah, I got 6 months suspended, 2 years probation. I'd rather just do the 6 months and get it over with.
You'd rather go to jail for 6 months than stay on probation for 2 years?
Like 4 months. That's nothing.
Tell me about the program that you were in.
The Christian-based program. We would work 8 hours a day.
You know that's what most people work. I work 8.5 hours a day. Like, you know that's what most people work.
It wasn't a really good program.
But you've been to kind of a ton of programs. I don't think you've ever completed any of them.
No.
Have you?
No. Almost. I almost did. Anyway, tell me what you've been up to.
You know, I'm in Boston PD.
I know.
I've been up there.
Doing big things?
I actually want to work in narcotics. I want to do a lot of narcotic work. I like what.
See, I could teach you something.
I think, I think you're right about that. Hopefully not from present experience. Hopefully from past experience.
Yeah. Anyways, where's my present? I don't want it. Oh my God! Look at my son. He looks exactly like me.
Yeah. So I have some good news.
What?
When I went to go see Tristan and his new family, they were amazing, and they were all about us being a part of his life and having, you know, you in his life and everything. And I think that if you, you know, wanted to set something up, or if you wanted to go with me or go with Mom or whoever, we could go see him.
Oh, yeah, I definitely do. I want him to know me and not, like, think that I abandoned him and just left him, you know what I mean? I want him to be angry at me.
If you want that and you want to be a part of his life, they're very willing, but you need to, like, want that. Like, I think it would be really good for you to be in his life, Melissa, and I think...
I definitely want to see him, and I want to see where he lives, and, you know what I mean, when he gets older, when he's able to talk. Like, I want him to have my phone number and call me anytime he wants. I don't know, like, if they don't want me to call, or, you know what I mean? I don't know.
They do. They're amazing.
Then you plan something out, and then if it doesn't work, then you get disappointed. And I don't like disappointment. I have enough disappointment in my life.
Addiction is a journey. It doesn't solve itself overnight, and she could battle with this probably for the rest of her life. She has to want it for herself. I can't want it for her. My mom can't want it for her. Even her son can't want it for her.
I was in the U.S. Army for 4 years. I served in Desert Shield, Desert Storm. The Army definitely prepared me for the police department. The military taught me that you have to be prepared, be ready. You don't know what's coming. When I first started with the Boston Police Department, we got a call for a person with a knife. I remember looking to my left. The suspect pulls his hands out from under his shirt. Yeah, I'm like, holy big rusty machete. And he just started running towards me. He never said a word. And as I'm running, I cut to the right. He wasn't even like 2 feet behind me. He had the machete over his head. He's gonna split my head open like a watermelon. Had the gun straight out, pointed it right at like his stomach area, fired and kept running. And then he was just down on the ground. That was it. He was done. 1 round. Every day that I go to work, I think about that day because I know how fast things can get out of control and how dangerous this job really is.
It's D-Day for Greg Dankers and the hunt for drug dealer Anthony Woodrum. Dankers has been carefully laying a trap, visiting every one of Woodrum's associates except for his girlfriend, hoping Woodrum will believe that her apartment is the only safe place to hide.
And this next address, and she's the one that's been with him for years. It's cold and rainy. Maybe he'll be snuggled in watching movies, eating popcorn, and we can grab him. Bam. Time to go back to the jail.
With the fugitive unit's cars spread out across the city, today, Dankers rides alone.
This is brown tan one on the left, the bricks. She's supposed to be in there on the 3rd floor, so I'll just have to sit here. This is the woman that visited him the most in jail. Who's that to? Oh, I like that.
While staking out the apartment of Anthony Woodrum's girlfriend, Officer Greg Dankers spots a man leaving the building.
Who's that to? Oh, I like that. Hey, Joyce, I just had a black man walk out of this Rockland. He looks good, but I couldn't see his face.
Hey, you want me to come down that way?
Yeah, he's on Dale now. He's got a black leather jacket, blue jeans, and like a scally cap. Actually, he's getting in a black Mercedes. Yeah, 37. Anybody else close by to Rockland and Dale? How far away are you guys? You might take off.
Yeah, Greg, we're like 10 minutes away. Stand by.
With no backup nearby, Dankus has to make a choice, whether to move on the suspect by himself or let him go.
Obviously, I know how dangerous this job is, but this guy's a badass. He might be trying to dust himself off, but I'm just gonna stick with him. Yeah, you see me? Anybody else close by? Anybody behind me?
I need some backup now.
Greg, which way is the car heading?
Taking a right on Warren up towards Grove Hall.
I'm right behind you.
Hey, Joyce, you pull in front of him, too, when it stops. Put this window down.
Go down the back window.
Anthony, right?
All right, can I get a license, please?
You have no ID on you.
Huh?
Is your name really Andre Epps? You're 44 years old.
The guy in the car says his name is Andre Epps, but Dankus isn't buying it.
Pull your sleeves up. Let me see your tattoos. He didn't have any ID on him. Your tattoos aren't gonna lie because we're gonna have pictures of those tattoos. Yeah, it's him. We got him.
Come on, buddy.
Relax. Stay right in this area. Get those tattoos. Can't hide those tattoos.
Okay, Greg, that's a positive for your guy, right?
Grew his little beard. He had his glasses on. Tried to give me a fake name, which is good. Get it over with. Move on to the next case. Well, I can honestly say now I don't take it home with me, no. I almost have to look at it like it's a game, and I know I'm gonna be lied to. I know somebody's gonna try to assault me. I know someday somebody might even try to kill me again, but I can't let that bother me. Check this thing out. Let me know what it's like. I can't go home angry or mad or stressed out that, this guy hasn't been caught or that guy hasn't been caught. Obviously, my boys helped me a lot. I get to escape through them, All right, everybody in. See how many people we can get in here. My kids, my family are a big part of helping me stay sane.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing over there?
And just like from the years of doing this job, you realize how life, how fragile life is.
As a police officer, it is a struggle knowing that my sister is on the other side of that line, the line I choose to stand on the right of. Steven, what's going on? Did you miss a court date? Especially when I'm dealing with people in similar situations, like my sister, that might have a warrant, but I'm arresting them. What are these for?
We're gonna be L20 arrest on another code 11.
When I talk to people that are battling with addiction, they look at you with the most sad, hopeless look, like they're outside of themselves, like they're doing it, but they don't want to. Been drinking this morning, last night? It's awful to think about, and then put someone that you care about and put someone that is in your family in that situation. It's really difficult to deal with it. Out on the street when we're dealing with people, they look at us and they look at the police as these robot faces that just don't understand, and I get that a lot. I get, you don't understand, and what do you know about my situation? I do know. I've seen personally what drugs and crime can do to a family, and there are things that you can do in life and choices that you can make to get you away from where you were brought up. I know more than anything that you can change and that you can, turn your life around if you want to.